Welcome to Drive Smart Academy. Now, you know I hate it when you guys get ripped off at the mechanic. They see you coming a mile away, think you don't know anything about cars, and bam! They hit you with these crazy repair bills for things that probably ain't even broken. Well, I'm here to tell you, almost 70% of the time, these minor car problems you're having, they can be fixed with a simple reset. You don't need some fancy mechanic charging you an arm and a leg. Today I'm going to show you 5 car reset tricks that'll save you a whole heap of money. We're talking hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars back in your pocket. So buckle up and let's dive in. Alright folks, the first trick we're going to talk about is the simplest one, but don't let that fool you. It's also one of the most effective. It's a little trick that can save you a lot of headaches and potentially a lot of money. We're talking about disconnecting your battery. Yep, you heard that right, just a simple battery disconnect. Now you might be thinking, what's that gonna do? Well, let me tell you, this little trick can work wonders. It's like giving your car a mini vacation. You see, your car's computer, that fancy ECU, sometimes it gets its knickers in a twist, starts acting up, throwing out error codes like it's going out of style. It's like it's having a little tantrum. Disconnecting the battery, it's like hitting the reset button on the whole system. It's a quick and easy way to clear out any temporary issues. It clears out all that bad juju, gives the ECU a chance to calm down and start fresh. It's like a breath of fresh air for your car's brain. Now here's how you do it. First, make sure your car is turned off. Wouldn't want any electrical mishaps, right? Safety first always. Then locate your battery. It's usually under the hood, but some cars like to hide it in the trunk. Check your manual if you're not sure. Look for the negative terminal. It's the one with the minus sign. Got it? Good. This is the one you need to disconnect. Now grab yourself a wrench and loosen the nut on that negative terminal just enough to slip the cable off. No need to remove it completely. Once it's disconnected, wait about 15 minutes. This waiting period is crucial. That gives the computer enough time to completely discharge and forget all about those pesky glitches. It's like a full system reboot. While you're waiting, go ahead and grab yourself a cold one. You deserve it. Take a little break. You've earned it. After 15 minutes, reconnect the negative cable, tighten that nut back up, and you're good to go. Simple as that. Now keep in mind, this might reset some of your car's settings, like your radio presets and clock, but that's a small price to pay. No biggie, right? You can always set them back. Just a few minutes of your time. But hey, at least your check engine light ain't glaring at you anymore. That's a win in my book. Alright, now for our next trick, we're stepping up our game a little bit. We're diving into the world of car diagnostics with a tool that's both powerful and user-friendly. We're talking about the OBD2 scanner, a must-have for any car owner. Now don't let the fancy name intimidate you. It's simpler than it sounds. This little gadget is your best friend when it comes to car maintenance. It's like having a professional mechanic right in your pocket. It's like having a mechanic in your pocket, and trust me, it's a whole lot cheaper than taking your car to the shop. Plus, it saves you time and hassle. So what does this magical device do? Let's break it down. Well, it plugs into your car's OBD2 port, which you can usually find under the dashboard on the driver's side. It's a simple plug-and-play device. Once it's plugged in, it reads and displays those pesky error codes that your car's computer throws out when something's not quite right. And the best part? It gives you a clear idea of what might be wrong. It can clear those codes too. Yes, you heard that right. That's right. You can erase those pesky check engine lights yourself. No more unnecessary trips to the mechanic just to turn off a light. Now, I know what you're thinking. This thing sounds complicated, but it's really not. But trust me, it's as easy as pie. Even if you're not tech savvy, you'll get the hang of it in no time. You can find OBD2 scanners online or at any auto parts store for a reasonable price. They're widely available and won't break the bank. Plus, they come with instructions. These guides are straightforward and easy to follow. You just plug it in, follow the on-screen prompts, and voila! It's that simple. You've cleared those error codes and saved yourself a bundle. It's a win-win situation. Now remember, while clearing the codes might make the warning light disappear, it doesn't actually fix the underlying problem. It's a temporary solution. So, if the light comes back on, don't ignore it. It's a sign that something needs attention. It's your car's way of telling you something's wrong, and it's best to get it checked out. Better safe than sorry. But hey, at least you can use your handy-dandy OBD2 scanner to figure out what's going on before you take it to the mechanic. It gives you a head start. Knowledge is power, my friends. The more you know about your car, the better you can take care of it. Now, let's talk about a problem that often crops up after you've done a battery disconnect or cleared your ECU, a rough idle. You know the feeling, your car's shaking and shuddering like it's about to stall out at every stoplight. It's frustrating and can make you feel uneasy about your vehicle's reliability. Not a good look, right? It can be embarrassing and worrisome, especially if you're not sure what's causing it. Well, fear not, because a throttle body reset might be just what the doctor ordered. This simple procedure can often resolve the issue without needing a trip to the mechanic. You see, your throttle body controls the amount of air that flows into your engine. It's a crucial component for maintaining a smooth, idle, and overall engine performance. When you press down on the gas pedal, it opens up to let more air in, and when you let go, it closes to reduce the airflow. This balance is essential for your engine's operation, but sometimes after a reset, the throttle body can get a little confused about its position, which can lead to that annoying rough idle. It's like it's forgotten how to do its job properly. So how do you fix it? The good news is that it's often a straightforward process that you can do yourself. Well, it varies depending on your car model, so it's always best to consult your owner's manual for the specific procedure. Each car might have a slightly different method, but in many cases, it's as simple as turning your car to the on position without starting the engine, waiting a few seconds, allowing the system to reset, then turning it off again. This simple action can help the throttle body recalibrate itself. Repeat this a few times, and you might just feel the difference. Your car could start idling smoothly again, just like it used to. This process allows the throttle body to recalibrate itself, ensuring it knows exactly how to manage the airflow. Sort of like stretching before a workout, it prepares the throttle body to function correctly. By going through its full range of motion, it can relearn its position and hopefully smooth out that idle. This can make a big difference in your driving experience. Now, if this doesn't do the trick, there might be a more serious issue with your throttle body, such as a mechanical fault or a need for a more in-depth calibration, and it's best to have a mechanic take a look. They can diagnose and fix any underlying problems that a simple reset can't solve. But hey, it's always worth a try to reset it yourself first. It's a quick and easy step that could save you time and money. After all, you never know, you might just save yourself a trip to the mechanic and a hefty repair bill. Plus, you'll gain a bit more confidence in handling minor car issues on your own. Alright folks, this next one might surprise you. We're talking about your fuel cap. That's right, that seemingly insignificant little cap that you unscrew every time you fill up your tank can actually cause a whole heap of trouble if it's not working properly. You see, that fuel cap isn't just there to keep your gas from sloshing out. It also seals the fuel system, maintaining the correct pressure and preventing harmful vapors from escaping. Now, if your fuel cap is loose, damaged, or missing altogether, it can trigger all sorts of warning lights on your dashboard, including that dreaded check engine light. And let me tell you, nothing sends a shiver down a car owner's spine like seeing that check engine light staring back at them. But here's the good news. Checking your fuel cap is about as easy as it gets. Next time you're at the pump, take a good look at your fuel cap. Make sure it's screwed on nice and tight and check for any cracks or damage. If you see any problems, it's time for a replacement. And hey, don't cheap out on this one. A new fuel cap might only set you back a few bucks, but ignoring a faulty one could lead to much bigger problems and much bigger repair bills down the line. So do yourself a favor and give your fuel cap a little TLC every now and then. Your car, your wallet, and the environment will thank you for it. All right, we've covered a lot of ground today, but there's one last thing I want to emphasize. After you've performed any of these resets, it's important to give your car a chance to relearn and adapt. Think of it like this. You wouldn't expect to run a marathon after taking a long break from exercise, would you? Well, your car's computer is kind of the same way. It needs time to adjust to the changes you've made and relearn your driving habits. So, How do you help your car find its groove again? It's simple, just drive it. After a reset, take your car out for a nice long drive, at least 50 to 100 miles. This gives the computer ample opportunity to gather data, relearn your throttle inputs, shift points, and all those other little nuances that make your car run smoothly. And don't baby it. Vary your speed, accelerate gently, and maybe even take it on the highway for a bit. The more diverse the driving conditions, the better. This relearning process is crucial for optimizing your car's performance and fuel efficiency. It allows the computer to fine-tune everything and make sure it's running at its best. So be patient, give your car some time to adjust, and you'll be rewarded with a smoother, more responsive ride. There you have it, folks. 5 simple car reset tricks that can save you a whole lot of money at the mechanic. Remember, you don't need to be a master mechanic to keep your car running smoothly. Sometimes, all it takes is a little know-how and a willingness to get your hands dirty. But hey, if you're ever unsure about something, don't hesitate to consult your owner's manual or seek professional help. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to Drive Smart Academy for more money-saving car maintenance tips, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload. And remember, folks, a little preventative maintenance goes a long way. So stay informed, stay proactive, and keep those repair bills at bay. Until next time, drive safe and drive smart.